Tuesday, July 22nd, and I apologize. It is 10 a.m. I'm 2 hours late. It's 10:01. I just drove back from my friend's house. I got up at like 3:50 in the morning and drove back. And I wasn't paying attention when it was like 8 o'clock. I was going through some traffic, so I forgot to do the live. So I'm so sorry. Kevin, hi. Thanks for your patience. I'm only 2 hours late today. It's ridiculous. But anyway, thanks for being here. I appreciate that. I hope you're having a good Tuesday. It is nice here. I came back to my cats, and this one wasn't really looking at me. She was just ignoring me, but she did come for the live. She's here for you. She's really not. She's not happy with me right now because I left for a couple of days. Are you still mad at me, Pumpkin? Yeah, she's not going to look at me right now. But she's here for you. She's on the chair. So good morning, everybody. I don't even have my drink. I don't know. I've been drinking all day, so it's okay. Anyway, I hope you're having a really good Tuesday. This is the Game of Life and How to Play It. As we know, we're reading The Path of Intuition, the chapter on intuition. Oh my gosh, we're almost done with it. We only have like a page and a half left, thank God. I love finishing a chapter. It feels like an accomplishment. So we're going to just go, we'll do a little deep breathing, and then we'll go right to the chapter, because I don't want to hold you up any longer than I already have. So let's close our eyes, inhale through your nose, unless you're operating heavy machinery. And exhale through your mouth. Good. Inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. And slow it down. Exhale through your mouth. We're trying to get brain and heart coherence. And just feel how your energy feels in your body right now. Hopefully you're feeling a little calmer with these slow, deep breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do a couple more together. I feel better. Inhale. I'm letting the guilt go. I'm letting the stress go. Traffic was good up until that last little bit, but you know what? It's all good. We're here. We're safe. And inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Good morning. Oh, this is Pumpkin. Thank you for asking. RYFT go. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Kev. Telling him it's Pumpkin. Yeah, she is 16 and a half years old. She's mad at me right now because I went away for a couple of days. So she's here for you only. She didn't come near me for like the first 10 minutes when I walked in. She was like, I don't even know you're back. I don't know if you have cats, but they kind of do that. Yeah, she's a very sweet girl, but a little mad right now, understandably so. All right, so we're reading from the book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. And we're on the chapter about intuition, which is our sixth sense. Very neat. Oh, hi, Chaplain. God bless you. Oh, my goodness, Brazil. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah, I've been getting into spirituality lately because it's amazing how it's also related to science. Like, I was reading some quantum physics stuff, and Federico Fagin, he had a spiritual awakening, and his entire new quantum physics formula is based on our consciousness and free will, and it happened because he had a spiritual awakening. So I started reading his book. Yeah, so welcome. Welcome to our new friends and our old friends. Kevin, you know who I'm talking about. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I think we haven't read this one yet, so I want to read this part. Yeah, okay, here goes. It takes a very strong mind to neutralize a prophecy of evil. The student should declare, every false prophecy shall come to naught. Every plan my Father in heaven has not planned shall be dissolved and dissipated. The divine idea now comes to pass. So we have to trust. We have to just trust and say, let the evil go and just let the divine plan come to me. And that's how we get in touch with our intuition, right? Yeah. Good morning. Hi, Nicholas. However, if any good message is ever given once of coming happiness or wealth, harbor and expect it. It will manifest sooner or later through the law of expectancy. We will, our will should be used to back the universal will. I will that the will of God be done. Let me repeat that because I read that terribly. Our will should be used to back the universal will. I will that the will of God be done. So that's a common statement in a lot of religions, like, thy will be done, right? That's in a lot of the prayers. It is God's will to give everyone every righteous desire of our hearts, and our desire and our will should be used to hold perfect vision without wavering. So I guess we have to sort of have a good thought in our minds and then hang on to it and trust that God will deliver it to us. And she's not specifically religious. It's just we're trusting in the universe. We're trusting in God, and no specific religion. I mean, if you practice one, that's cool, but it's not pushing that. It's pushing trusting the universe, trusting the divine collective. Okay? The prodigal son said, I will arise and go to my father. It is indeed often an effort of the will to leave the husks and swine of mortal thinking. It's so much easier for the average person to have fear than faith. Faith is an effort of the will. Wow, that's so powerful. As we become spiritually awakened, we recognize any external inharmony is the correspondence of mental inharmony. So let me say that again. As we become more awake, we realize that any external inharmony in our lives is the product of internal mental inharmony. If we stumble or fall, we may know that we are stumbling or falling in consciousness first. So that's very interesting. All right, and she gives an example, and then we'll wrap with that. One day a student was walking along the street, condemning someone in her thoughts. She was saying mentally, that woman is the most disagreeable woman on earth, when suddenly 3 Boy Scouts rushed around the corner and knocked her over, almost. She didn't condemn the Boy Scouts, but immediately called on the law of forgiveness and saluted the divinity in the woman. So she used that as a reminder. Wisdom's ways are ways of pleasantness, and all her paths are peace. So she, sometimes we're given a reminder in our lives. Sometimes, like this happened to me over the weekend. Yeah, faith gives us a moral compass. That is so true. Yeah. And you know what? We have to hold on to our beliefs in what's right. And our actions should follow that. And then our beliefs should follow. It just kind of all snowballs. And it becomes a little bit easier when you're sort of on that path. So, but maintaining it does take practice. So I think I told you guys a couple days ago, there was somebody rude where I was staying. The person was very rude. And I wanted to say something to them, and I had to stay back and say, you know what, it's not my business. Like, I just have to, I'll do my best. And the next day, I was there with the person again, and they were much nicer, and I complimented them on their better behavior. So I think everything's put in our path to test us sometimes. The difficulties are there to test us. Yeah. On your free will, you will be judged. Wow, that's deep. I don't know. But I don't know about that on the free will, but that the free will part is part of this equation in the quantum physics that I'm reading in that book now, Irreducible by Federico Fagin, and the two irreducible parts of his equation. And this guy, okay, if you don't know, and I've said this before, and I apologize if you're a frequent watcher, but I want to tell you about this guy because he's amazing. He invented touch screens, like the screens we use on our phones. He invented touch screens, touch pads, neural networks, and the microprocessors. So he was a very science guy, and then he had this spiritual awakening, and now he's looking at it completely a different way, and he's encouraging us to shift our vision of some of this quantum mechanics stuff and this quantum physics. And it fits, like many of the previous hypotheses that they've established fit within his new approach, which is, I'm trying to, I have to write a script on it, but it's so hard to explain, and I'm trying to break it down. I don't even know if I fully understand it, but it's important because it basically tells us how we can overcome AI, and AI can't win unless we let it. So that's huge. Definitely tested on faith. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Jimmy, welcome back. Greetings to England there, and Texas with Kevin. Hi, Dom. Welcome back. Okay, let's finish this. Let's get this done. One day, a student was walking along the street condemning. Oh, we said that already. Okay, so she was like really hating on this woman, and then 3 Boy Scouts almost knocked her over. And then she thought, you know what? I've got to forgive this woman. So let's see what happens. When one has made our demands upon the universal, we must be ready for surprises. Everything may seem to be going wrong when in reality it is going right. Okay, and then she gives another example, which we're not going to get into today. So, yeah, how are you guys doing today? Oh, you got to go. All right, well, thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. I'm going to head out too, because I just got back and I have a ton of laundry to do. Did you ever go on vacation and then you're like, okay, I need a vacation from the vacation? Not complaining, not complaining. I'm very excited. I'm happy to be here with these cats, even though this one's still mad at me. Pumpkin, are you mad at me? She's so mad. I don't blame you, Pumpkin. I missed you too. Can you forgive me? Anyway, I hope you, oh, you're going swimming. That's awesome. Have fun. I hope you guys are having a great day, whatever you're doing. And I've got to go give this cat, I think she's mad, but we'll pretend she's sleepy. Thank you, Tom. No, I went away for a couple days, so she's expressing herself, which is fine. You got to express your feelings. I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Let me think. What's tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be here at 8 o'clock. Thank you so much, and I appreciate you guys all tuning in today. Thank you. Have a great day or evening. Bye-bye. From myself to yourself. Thanks for joining me on this journey. She might be sleepy. Bye.